Back now with Jason's barn. I'm just going through the ones that left, the ones that were sold. Lordy. Let's start from the top. Ailson raced good her last start. I'd like to get her raced a little more. I'd like to get her in to go this week and see what she can do. I was very, very happy with that filly last week, the way she raced in Columbus. Cavill Hanover is not what there's the horse I was looking for earlier. Cavill Hanover's in Monday. He's in Kyle Fellows' care now. Compass Rose DC. You know, I looked at her mile the other day. We talked about it. I said, listen, she's coming off the virus. She wasn't tight. She was a little weak. Left hard out of the 9-hole. And they went in 55 in front of her. I thought she raced okay. She raced great? No. We just assumed because we moved them from the Sire Stakes to the Buckeye that they should just win. There's good horses in the Buckeye also. Compass Rose DC, I thought raced okay. We'll look to get a race into her this week. Globe Trotting will train hard Saturday at Northfield Park. She trained this Saturday. I went a mile with her. She was good. Jason's going to go a mile with her Wednesday. And then back Saturday, we'll blow her out real good here at Northfield. Emerald Miss, geez, I'm sorry, she can only pace 55 in Scioto. I think 55, and again, she was on the same training regimen as the 2-year-olds because the barn was sick. She hadn't trained in over a week. So Emerald Miss did okay. For the people out there that are upset, there's lots of racing for Emerald Miss. I don't think we'll have a problem there. Whether we go in the class that Excellent Nation was in or Fillies and Mares class, I'm not really worried. But Emerald Miss, still lots of racing for her. Excellent Nation was sold in the sale the other day. Desperado will go to the Fairs next start. He eats good, looks good, need him racing good. So I was a little disappointed with the way he raced, but he was obviously sick. We'll come back out with him this week in the fair. Hopefully, I haven't found a fair for them, but we have to do that today because I was thinking Momo and Desperado could go to the fair. We'll see how that works out. Britska's gone to Indiana. GW Chrome, little weak the other night. How weak? I don't know. We started him on Baycocks. Or Marquis maybe. We're going to treat him for EPM over the next week and train him up, see how he feels. I wouldn't say I was happy with the way he went, but I understood it. Again, here's a horse that has to get some work into him to compete. He didn't have 14 days. He didn't have training in 14 days and then went into a Sire Stakes race, 27:58. Just run, no more wind in his sails coming out of the turn, but he still fought on to be 5th. I'm a Lovely Lady, very disappointing break when we really needed her to trot. We're having a totally different outlook overall of the stable last week. If I'm a Lovely Lady's 1st or 2nd, Mama Knows Best is 3rd, a couple of horses were 5th. We're having a different conversation, but when you throw out that 1st or 2nd and it's gone and it turns into a break, it turns into a very frustrating conversation to have. So I'm a Lovely Lady, looking for a bigger trip out of her very, very soon. Let's Roll On. We'll be racing in Bucyrus this week. I'm in the Meadows, but Ryan Stahl is going to drive Let's Roll On in Bucyrus. My Jazz, probably one of the most underrated horses down here. I love this filly, and we're gonna have a lot of fun with this filly, not just this year, but next. Really excited to see Jazz. Johan is in to go Tuesday at Mohawk. James got along very well with him. A little bit short, had some allergy mucus when they scoped him afterwards. Trying to treat him up. He's in to go on Tuesday. Miss Meringue, no shame. I was a little disappointed with the break, but no shame being a Buckeye filly this year. This is a big, giant filly. I'd like to put some points on the board, some money in her pockets, put her away for the winter and bring her back. This is a big filly, well-bred. That could be a good 3-year-old for us. Mama Knows Best raced well out of the 9-hole the other day. I suspect that will continue. Momo, big question. Where are we racing her this week? Thursday in Columbus in the Buckeye, or are we going to the Fairs? I vote the Fairs. If we can find a fair that we can get to this week, I vote the Fairs, but we will see. Overdue Mission was sold. Susie K was sold. Really Blue Chip has turned out. Rose Run Valiant was sold. Sometimes things happen. Whoa! We went on a selling spree. Spend that money. Needs an easier race this week. We'll find that for her somewhere. Spirit of Dio interfered with the other day, coming out of the gate. She made a break. James said she was trotting fine. She'll be back in to go this Friday. And West 52nd. A little bit sick. Used a little bit hard the other day racing. Looking for a bounce back effort from him this week. So that's Jason's barn. That's all the barns. We're all done with the barns now. I will be back. We still got to talk with the 2-year-olds quick, the 3-year-olds, get you guys online, on side of where we are at and what we're doing. We'll be back with those in just a second.